Great rising, beautiful beings. Great rising, beautiful beings. This is part 2 to the Ploy, okay? I finally realized what's happening. So I posted the One Blood logo. The One Blood logo looks like a keyhole, but when you really look at it, it looks like a pawn, a chess chip, a chess player pawn. So when I posted that, for the last week or so, I've been saying, if I have a child or if I want a child, this is what I'm going to do. Da, 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 da. So I told a friend of mine, I said, man, like I need to see if I'm ovulating. Possibly I need to see if I'm pregnant. And you wouldn't believe it. It's been 3 years. And I haven't had a random piss test, right? Trucking companies still have like federal programs that pull your name. And you know they listen to everything. They listen to your phone calls. They listen to everything. And the last thing they need is Sky producing the air. Okay? They do not need Sky producing the air. So the first thing I get is a call saying, you got to come in for a piss test. And I'm saying, what? So all I could do is put 2 and 2 together. I posted the DNA thing about the One Blood, right? The pawn. And then I was talking about ovulation and pregnancy. Okay? And all of a sudden they want to do a random on me. Because drug tests show if you pregnant or not, too. Okay? See, that's why I'm about to get out this trucker game. Because I ain't got time for this bullshit, okay? When I raise my vibration, change my frequency, change my DNA, evolve, I don't need somebody trying to track my essence down to keep up with me spiritually. Okay? That's why I definitely got to get into this full-fledged entrepreneurship, because working for other people, especially dealing with commerce, it's just spyware, like literally spyware. And it's just so funny. It dawned on me. I went through a slight level of hysteria, because I'm gonna give you another example. As soon as I cut my hair, a major company called me. Like it was a phantom account. What I mean by phantom account is they called me and was like, Sky, we know you working for so and so and so. They telling me who I'm working for. We know you working for so and so and so and so. And we got an opportunity for you where you only work 4 days a week, you off on weekends, and you're able to go home every night for this minimum pay. Mind you now, they take hair tests. I just cut my hair off 2 days before they called me. Listen, pay attention. They haven't got the hair since 4 years ago, right after the pandemic. So for me to cut my hair off, the witchery and the sorcery and the warlocks and all of them, they couldn't keep tabs on me. They could not keep tabs on me. When I cut my hair, they had lost the vision. Remember when I said there was a lady so ballsy, there was a witch so ballsy, as I was driving down the street, I could see this lady face within my face as if she was trying to look through my eyes to see where I was at. I was channeling something. That psyche had opened up a certain pathway had opened up in my brain. And I was channeling something. Everything I channel, I do not put on social media. You can't do it. It's beyond what most people can even fathom. Trust me. It's not even worth it. So they was like, oh, I remember that day I turned my cell phones off too. I had turned my cell phones off. I had turned my GPS off because I knew where I was going. And I was channeling something. I had no disruptions. And before I knew it, they sent a witch to channel me. And she was so ballsy. She wanted to look through my eyes to see where I was at, what city and state I was in, and what the fuck I was doing. Oh yeah, they did that. So by me cutting my hair off, 2 days later, company called me, well, you got to take hair tests. So I called them and told them, it's against my religion. You could put me on your no-call list. I sure did. So finally, when I started talking about ovulation, pregnancy, and having babies, all of a sudden, it's been 3 years, and voila magic. They said I gotta come do a urinalysis. Just out the blue. I got to do a urinalysis. And you know what's funny? There's a lot of men out there that get women urine, and when they go to trick the test, she's pregnant. And they're like, sir, how did you become pregnant? You know what I mean? Like, so they know from your urinalysis with a drug test if you're pregnant or not. So they up on it, y'all. When I say that they isolate me, manipulate me, try their best to control me, they really want a urinalysis to try to trap my essence, tether my essence, and to see if homegirl pregnant. Or to see if she ovulating. Is she even capable of getting pregnant? See, they probably weren't running them studies last time. But this time, that's what they're going to be studying. So right now, through my evolution, I'm pretty much, I'm pretty much, how can I say it? Like the channelers can't really channel me wholeheartedly. I could disconnect from it. See, when they get my urine, they're gonna try to figure out how to use it against a nation. I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers crazy. Ain't no way I've been discussing pregnancy, ovulation, and being pregnant, and all of a sudden, oh, we need you to come take a piss test. Federally regulated piss test, randomly sent in from a computer generation AI. And you don't think they want to know? You don't think they want to know if Sky is able to air a child, even bear a child? But definitely air. Like Sky thinking about having an heir on planet Earth. Y'all don't think that's weird? As soon as I cut my hair 2 days later, they had a whole mystery account that they wanted me to go on. And I said, no. I said, how long y'all signed the contract for? Well, this is the stupid shit. Like, why would you tell if I asked you that question, that mean I need real motherfucking results. I said, how long did y'all sign the contract for? The guy said, oh, we signed the contract for as long as they want it. No, ma'am, you supposed to go to the books and tell me how long this contract for. Did you do it for a year? Is it temporary? Is it 3 years? Because if it's a year contract, there's no reason for me to leave my company and go to that company. That means that, yeah, I could make $2,000 a week for a year. Then after that, I done lost my spot at the company I was at. Because that contract gonna be gone. The company I'm with now, the company that wanted to hire me back, lost the contract with the company I'm with now. You get what I'm saying? Do you follow me? They only had the contract for a year. And when they lost the contract, the person that owned the place asked me did I want to stay. And I stayed. I've been there 4 years. So for this same giant company to come at me like that, and when I say how long you got this contract, oh, and believe it or not, I called back a week later to follow up. I had one question, then I was gonna get into business. I said, how many people y'all needed to start up that company, that contract? They said 2 people. I said, only 2 people? There's not a team of like 7 to 10 people? They said, no, this contract only needed 2 people. Do you know how hard you gotta work to fulfill a contract with nothing but 2 people? Meaning, what the fuck are they supposed to do when you go on vacation? What the fuck are they supposed to do when you go on sick leave? A 2-man contract? Well, anyway, that's when I told them, is there any other thing I could do because hair test is against my religion? And that's when it was like, no. And that's when I was like, put me on your no-call list. Like I said, as soon as I cut my hair off, 2 days later, they had a phantom contract for me. A 2-man contract. For them to call me and say, this the same type of business you doing now. This the same thing you doing now. The only beauty about it is I'll make less money, but I'll be off more days. And I'll be home every night. But really, is that what it was about? No. It's about having access to your DNA and your frequency, monitoring you. So, here we go. However months later since I cut my hair, boom, I'm discussing pregnancy, ovulation, possibility of pregnancy, this, that, and the other. And boom, random drug test. Ain't that about a bitch? And like I say, all drug tests will let a person know if you're pregnant or not. So they're definitely trying to keep tabs on if REVERESKYE's essence is about to air a child. That's why when my spirit said walk away, that's what my spirit motherfucking meant, walk away. So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.